Of course, there are so many connections between people down in Florida and folks who live here in Connecticut. Some at home, others still in the crosshairs of Milton right now as it approaches. NBC Connecticut's Kevin Geis spoke with both parties, if you will. Florida and Connecticut joins us live in studio. What are you finding, Kevin?
Absolutely. A lot of people are just holding their breath at this point. We start with a family up here in the Northeast. They were up here anyway and decided to stay as they watched Milton intensify, just constantly checking in with family and friends still in the path, making decisions about what to do next.
I had to shut the news off a few times because it was sick.
Dawn Marie Tate and her husband Daniel deciding to stay in Waterbury with family as Milton approaches. All they can do is stay in constant communication with family still down there.
We both have children there and grandchildren and friends, family.
Their family and friends heading to higher ground or evacuating as mandatory. Lessons learned the hard way when Hurricane Ian rolled through in 2022.
You know, you guys have to get out. You have to get out because last time we stayed and the floodwaters were up to my daughter's window.
These are their photos from the aftermath of Ian. Their home in Cape Coral, which has been evacuated, currently in a flood zone A again. The same situation up the coast in Tampa.
I made the drive from Orlando back to Tampa on Sunday night, and I-4 heading out was bumper to bumper.
Trevor Mann lives in Tampa. He went back and forth on evacuation before deciding to head an hour northeast to higher ground.
We're going to be about 80 feet above sea level, whereas right now we're like only about 10.
This is his normal view of Tampa Bay from home. He says people have been steadily evacuating. Gas pumps and grocery stores are closing down. Many, he says, heeding the warnings of Florida officials.
Yeah, it's been eerie. I think a lot of people are taking this one seriously.
Tate hopes so. She says the lessons learned from Ian were why they stuck around here in Connecticut.
I don't know what to say. You need to get out.
Now, a man whose family is still right here in Killingworth says he's also watched Florida officials make a priority of removing debris left behind from Hurricane Helene just a couple weeks ago so it doesn't get tossed around again. Another concern for those staying put. Still ahead at 5, we hear from Tate's husband about their decision to stay here in Connecticut. For now, we're live in the studio. Kevin Geis, NBC Connecticut News. Kevin, back over to you.
All right.